Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Today is July 25th. Woo-hoo. Already past the halfway mark of the year. Time sure does fly. So, sorry about last week. I had a really bad cold, and I still have the sniffles and a little bit of the coughing, but feeling much better today than I did last weekend. So, I did knit further onto the hood, and I'm at the point where I'm going to bind off, seam it together, all in one step. Basically, I'm going to knit two stitches together at the same time. It's called a 3-needle bind off. And will you stop playing? So I need a 3rd needle, approximate size. I think it's the same size. I think these are 5s and this is 6, but it's close enough for the bind off. Doesn't have to be exact. Let's see. And I counted my stitches, and it looks like I'm 1 stitch short. So I'll have to pick up this stitch at the very end when I go to weave in the ends. So we'll see what it looks like when I get it off the needles. Kind of excited. So just gotta line these up. I'm trying to decide if I have to see what it looks like at the beginning. I might have to undo it. No, you can't play with my cable. Stop. If I want to do it this way or inside out that way. Depends on how it's going to look. So I'll do a few of them and see how it goes. Basically, it's just like a regular bind off, only you do, let's see it do that again. So you take your 3rd needle and you go into the 1st stitch of this one. Go into the 1st stitch of this one like you're going to knit, and then basically knit them together and pull them off. And then you do the same with this one, like that. Pull it through. If I got it, I don't think I got it. I think I split it. So there. There we go. And you want to do loose, and just take one of the needles and pull it over like a bind off, normal bind off. And that, and my reading glasses are fogging up for some reason, so it's all blurry at the moment. There we go. Let's see. We'll do a few more and see how it's going to look. Okay, so it looks like it's going to have a seam going across it, which I may not want to have. I may want to do it the other way. Let's see what that way is going to look like. Let's undo this. Okay, let's see. Come on, girls, don't fight. I don't need you guys wrestling on my desk. I have to fix those stitches, but that's okay. There's only a couple of them. Mocha, what are you doing? You made Coco leave, and now you're up there. What are you investigating? Don't get in my way. Okay. Now one more. All right. What's this? Uh-oh. That other. Okay. Brain's not working today. All right. There. Oh, no, I didn't want to purl that one. That's right, this is the knit ones. That's right. Why is that so big and loose? Did I got it the wrong way? Maybe. There we go. Ah! Okay. Make sure these are on the needle correctly. And they're not. Okay. There, that should do it. Yep. Yep, there we go. Those are good. Might as well check the other side too. Okay, those are good. Okay. I got an idea. How about I do this? Let's see. Maybe if I start here. I didn't like how it was curling. So I think what I'll do is, I think I'm gonna knit to the middle. And that way I could also add a stitch there so they're even. Because it should be 49 on each side to come out to a total of 98. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. There's 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. There's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. There's 40, so 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and then I think I'll make one here. It doesn't matter which way. There's 9. And I think I don't want the seam to show, so we'll do it this way. Well, psst. Hmm. Okay. There we go. Get this arranged. So let me count and make sure there's still 49 on this side. I gotta match. Even up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20. It's 40. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sweet. Here we go. And put the glasses back on and let's let this go. I'm trying to decide. Do I want the seam to show or do I not want the seam to show? Let me see something. Let's see. Go in here. I think on Jackie's I had the seam showing, but you can't see it in the picture, can you? No, you can't see it in the picture. The seam was showing there. Bless you. No, you don't need to play with my stitch marker. No, no. I took it away. Stop looking for it. What was that? Oh. Okay, make sure I'm saying this right. Lena D. Creative? Thank you for following me. That's very nice of you. So, trying to figure out. You can't see it. I had hers showing the seam. I'm trying to decide if I want to show the seam or not. Well, the seam would be a... Oh, well, I try. I'm not always good at it, but I'm glad I got it right this time. I'm thinking show the seam. It'd be more decorative. And since it's more of a decoration to have the hood on than anything, I think we'll do that. Which means I need to do this again. Do it this way. And pull the yarn through again. There we go. Alright, let's switch the camera. This is what I'm knitting, by the way. I made this one from scratch for my daughter. And I wrote up the pattern as I was knitting it. And so the green one that I'm working on now is to test my pattern out while I knit. So, in case you were interested. Oh, you asked. Okay, well, gee, if I just read that, it would be helpful, right? Okay, so that's what I'm making. Let's see, switch back to camera. There we go. Thank you. All right. So I'm at the hood. This is the last piece, the last part of it. And I'm doing the 3 needle bind off. Attempting to, if I can figure it all out. And then just got to weave in the ends for the hood, and it will be done. And I can get it in the mail to the person I was going to send it to. So, here we go. Oh. oh, no big deal. Stream delay, yes, I know about those. Such a wonderful thing. Stop that. Okay. So, we'll do the seam. So, in one stitch, in another stitch. Wait. Yeah. This should be fine. There we go. And then do another one. I kind of want it kind of loose, because you want your bind offs to be basic, you know, nice and loose. You don't want them to be too tight, because then they look funky and they pucker. My opinion. Okay. Do another one. You could look through my previous streams. I know that they don't stay on Twitch very long, and oops. I need to get that back on there. I didn't bind that off. Like I was talking. Okay. There we go. Now bind it off. So I've been doing each part of the sweater in my stream. I do have a YouTube channel. If you go on YouTube and search Ambrosia Blue Knitting, because apparently there's a couple other Ambrosia Blues out there. If you put knitting with the search, you'll find my channel. And you could see the progress. I still have about a month's worth from Twitch, though, to move over. But you can see how I started out, if you're interested. Oh, I had to look it up. I have to admit, I looked it up yesterday so I could prepare myself to know how to do it. I did it for hers, but then I had to look it up again just to see. That's what I mean by there's going to be a seam. So it's going to show that seam on the outside instead of on the inside. So, but I think since it's more of a decoration piece, we'll just keep the seam so it's a decoration. Because if you put it on your head, my daughter put her hood on her head. And like I said, it still works as a hood. It's just, it had a point on it. So she had a pointy hood because of the point here. But she's like, next time, can you do it without the point? I was like, well, yeah, but I did it with the point because it was pretty. Don't mind my sniffles, and once in a while probably a cough or clear the throat. I wasn't on last weekend because I had a bad cold and I'm still the ending stages of it, but no, don't come off there. Are you able to see what I'm doing with the 3-needle bind off, or do you want me to try and show it better? Oh, thank you. Oh, me too. Me too. Well, I'm not very confident of having myself on the camera, so I figured, well, I can show my hands. Mocha, do you have to do that right here? I do have 2 cats. They love to sneeze and cough too, so I apologize for them. One likes to sit in front of my monitor while I'm doing this, so she's such a real treat. Oh, and this is the yarn I'm using. It's really nice and squishy. I love it. And what I also like about it is that it has very good stitch definition, so you can see, you know, the nice markings of the ribbing and stuff. What fiber is it? Let's see. Superwash merino wool. So, because of the merino, it's nice and soft, and it's fluffy and squishy, and I love it. I love it. It's so comfy and snuggly. So, let's see. When I do get confidence of being in front of the camera, when, I might do do some spinning on my spinning wheel. If I can get the camera set up right to do that. On a day where my husband won't be going, "Why are you in the living room streaming?" Because I think it'll be easier to do the wheel in there than in here. Yeah, my daughter said so too. She's like, "You need to show spinning on there." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm a self-taught spinner, so I'm not even sure if I'm like doing it right, but it works for me, if that means anything." I can do spindle too, and I have a couple that I kind of made by using a toy wooden wheel that you can get like from a craft store, and a dowel, and those little hooks that screw in for like holding, I think they call them like coffee cup hooks. You can get it like a hardware or anywhere. Really, Mocha? You gotta do bath time right there? Yeah? Okay. Yes, C-hooks. Well, a couple years ago, before the pandemic hit, I did a beginning spinning class at the Wisconsin Sheep and Wool Festival, and she showed me how to do it and what I was doing, not necessarily wrong, but to do it the way I wanted to get the fiber to come out as. And well, that was a while ago, and I haven't spun for a long time, so I need a refresher. And I know that they're having the Sheep and Wool Festival this year. I just can't do it, though, this year, the cost-wise, because I would have to get a hotel and everything, and I just can't afford it right now. So maybe next year's spinning, unless something comes up out of the blue and I can all of a sudden afford it. I think I'm doing these a little too tight. No, maybe not. It looks fine. And just a little bit more. I try to do a stream every Sunday as long as I'm home. Really? Go sneeze somewhere else, please. Thanks. I meant like away from me. Some weekends we go and visit my parents and stuff, so, or go down to visit my daughter and son. But otherwise I try to do it every Sunday morning. Yeah, I know. They can't be by Daddy because he's in the garage working on his woodwork stuff. He's building my daughter a table for her kitchen. Not like a... Oops, I was going to do a regular one. Not like a kitchen table, but more like a counter rolling island, small one for her. This afternoon is canning time. Our green beans are done in the garden, and we've got a lot, so it's going to be an all-day thing. Once I'm done with my stream, I got to start washing them and cutting them, and we got 3 huge bowls full. Might not be able to can them all. I don't know if I have enough jars. And the last one. Woo! Okay. Scissors. Extra just to be safe. Alright, so there's the hood. See what I mean by a point? Yeah, that's the thing, is if we ever move down south to be by my, well, I call it down south, southern Wisconsin, to be by my daughter and son, there's going to be some time where he won't be able to do anything. I don't know. That seems okay. What do you think? I think it's cute, but she didn't like it when it was sticking up the top of her head. And I can kind of see her point. Da-dum-dum. Ha-ha. So, that's done then. The sweater's done. Let's see if I can... I've seen other patterns where they widen at the center part every other row to make it more of a bigger hood, but like I said, this one was more for just decoration. So, but yay, all done. So I'm happy, weaving the ends, and I can get it in the mail to the person who's gonna have it. Let's see. And then what I'm also working on is crochet the shawl. Just because I wanted to use this yarn. It's like so pretty. I love the colors. Mandala. And it's Pegasus colorway. But it's so pretty. It's just a simple 4-row repeat. And I think I'm at the beginning of the 4-row repeat. So that one I'm working on too. And as soon as the yarn comes, I believe it's coming tomorrow, my daughter's friend is having a baby, and she's doing a bumblebee theme. So I'm gonna make a yellow one with white stripes, different stripes than this one, but this is what I'm gonna make. I make these. I like them. They're fun. They're just a simple. I mean, it's it's knit flat. It's all one piece, knit flat, and then you fold it into the little sweater, and all you do is a seam up here and a seam over here for the other sleeve. You can add the collar if you want, and it already has the buttonholes on both sides, so that way you know they line up right when you sew the buttons on. And I ordered little bumblebee buttons to put on it, so I thought that would be cute. So those are my plans, but I can't start that until I have the white, but I didn't have the yellow yarn. It's going to be like a really lemon colored yarn. And what else? Let's see. And then I want to do, so I got this. This is done basically. Oh, and I got this shawl I need to work on yet. Certain shade of burgundy. Why don't I have the pattern in here? Oh, well, basically it's using those colors. I don't know if you can see the colors. The burgundy and the multi. So it's going to have the burgundy on the outside and the multi in the middle, and I'll show you the pattern that I'm doing, because I've done this shawl before. Let's see if I can find it. This one. So this is going to be the solid burgundy part, and this is going to be the multi part. So that's what I'm making in that one. I've got that one to do, and then I've got this one to do, which gecko shawl. It's so pretty. I thought it was really pretty. It's of a leaf pattern. And then this is just an afghan I'm making, crocheting with the yarn that I have. That's basically it. It's just doing this, I call it a waffle stitch, over and over again. And then I want to make a poof. Oh, if you don't know what a poof is, poof. Do they have patterns? Let me see if I could find it. Poof. Because I don't have a pattern for one yet. I don't think they have anything called poof in their patterns. Oh yeah, they do. Good. So it's kind of like this. I have an old couch cushions. They were the big fluffy kind of cushions. So I saved those, and I figured I can use those as the filler part inside the poof and just crochet around it and make a couple of those. So, P-O-U-F. So that's how you do it. I've been wanting to make one for a long time. I'm like, what am I going to put inside it? And then when we got new couches, I'm like, ooh, I could use those. The cover zips right off it so you can wash it, but inside it's already a lined filler inside there. So I just take that lined filler out and put it inside the poof. And I figure, what the heck, you know? Use that. It'd be nice, comfy. That's my plan. So, baby sweater, shawls, and a poof. Those are what I'm going to be doing next. I made this for my daughter. She's always wanted a mermaid blanket. So I made her one. It took forever. Just saying. Because every time I went to go work on it, oh, I need this made. Oh, I need a pair of socks. So I made socks and stuff. It's like, okay. So it kept being put on hold. It was this pattern. I just changed the colors up. I didn't like the green. What else? What else? Is there anything you would like to see? I mean, in my previous streams, I did show... really, Mocha? Really? In my previous streams, I did show, like, casting on and knitting and, you know, doing the knit stitch and the purl stitch and some basic stuff if you're a new knitter. But if you've done knitting before, then you probably don't need to watch all those. I have sewing plans too, but I tend to gravitate more towards the yarn. I don't know why. I have a nice sewing machine. I made a bunch of the face masks because I needed to. Really? You're going to lay right there on my lap? Right there on my lap. Okay. Convenient. I have a lot of yarn. So I need to start using it instead of going to the store going, oh, this is pretty, and getting it and then not knowing what I'm going to make with it. So that's kind of where the shawl came in. I had this yarn, it's pretty. And then I'm like, what can I make with it? Let's see. I got socks I want to make. Let's see, I've made a couple. I just do a basic 2 at the same time toe up ones. I made these for my aunt. She loved them. These for my niece. And these for my other niece. Just your basic 2 at a time toe up socks. And I just wrapped them up and gave them to her. Just a little bit like above the ankle, and then they fold over with a little picot edging on them. The sweater I made myself. I don't like that picture of me, but whatever. It's just a Spiral Yoke by Meg Swanson pullover sweater. You start at the top. No, this one you start at the bottom and go up. The one I made with the hood, you start at the top and work down and then pick up the stitches for the sleeves and then pick up for anything for the neck that you want to do. This one you start down at the bottom, go up, put your sleeves on waist yarn, and then continue up with the detail of the spiral yoke. And this was a mock turtleneck. I got a blue one like it too that I made. No, wait, what? No. Projects, thank you. There's the blue one. I had just finished it. I made them extra big because I like them fitting like a sweatshirt. So it kind of, gotta wear a nice shirt to work. And so it's a sweater, so they can't complain. But yet it's big and bulky like a sweatshirt, so it's comfy. So And that one's a full turtleneck. Let's see. And this is a shawl I made from my homespun yarn. Nope. Why'd you zoom in there? Okay. So that's my homespun yarn. That's what I did last time. That's why it went that way. Okay. I hope you don't mind looking at all these. Sorry. Oh, thank you. Yeah, pulling at the sleeves because my hands always get cold, so then I was always able to pull them down kind of like a mitt in a way, a fingerless mitt. Nice and comfy. I designed these, and they're on KnitPick's site to be sold, so that's cool. I wanted to do something that they got like a little loop that goes around your finger. So like fingerless mitts. Let's see if I can get a better picture of the... That doesn't zoom in very well. Why? You can't really see it. It's really pretty. Nice little lace design, kind of like Victorian. They're called Etta Lovelace because she was a pretty smart person. I think first computer? I think so. And these are made with Andean Treasure yarn. I think those are... Yeah, alpaca? Yeah, alpaca. 100% alpaca. So they're nice and airy, but yet they're warm for like an... maybe in the evening. Yeah, desert. That's a little warm. Let's see, projects. What else? What else have I done? I made an infinity scarf. It's just a basic knit every row and then stocking knit, and then again knit every row with the different colors of yarn. Oh, this, when my daughter first went to college, she's back in college getting her doctorate or her PhD in PT, physical therapy, right now. But I spun this yarn, and then I knitted it into a little hat for her. Well, that's a really weird spot to pick the picture. Just a little hat. So, and then now she went back into school, and that's when I gave her the brown sweater. I didn't spin the yarn, but this one's all from fiber straight to a finished product. So, I thought it was cool. What else? Oh, my pedicure socks that I designed. So that way you get your foot stays warm, but you can still get it. Oh, she needs pedicure. But you can still get a pedicure, and keep your feet warm and still put this, the little flip flops or whatever on, without messing up your toes. Slippers, my TARDIS socks for Doctor Who. That was my first time doing like the color work like that, and they're a little snug putting them on. I think I did my color work too tight, so I haven't done another color work since. As you see, I like doing baby surprise jackets. This is a project of love. I gave it to my mom, and this is supposed to mean mom or mother in like Japanese, I think. Each square was a different project when I was going to this fiber store that's no longer open. We had a knit along, and each month or each week or whatever it was, I can't remember now, we did a different block, a different stitch block, and then we did the edging, and then the center was just the the design that you wanted to have inside it. So that was fun. I gave it to my mom. She still has it. She's very proud of it. And then I made this. My daughter used to play with Bratz dolls. And so I was doodling with crochet, and it's a little hat. Of course, I don't have any other... do I have any other pictures? I don't have any other pictures, do I? I don't. Oh. But it's like a little hat, and it's got in the center. It's got a spot where you could pull your ponytail through if you wanted to. But I was just doodling for her Bratz dolls, and then I ended up making a people-size version of it too. Kind of fun. No. Patterns. No, that's not what I wanted. Projects. There we go. So anyways, those are the stuff that I've got. I made some thrum mittens. So it's got the, really, no more pictures? It's got the raw wool that's knitted in, so the inside is all fluffed up. So when you put your hand in there, it's all nice and soft and everything. And extra warm. Really? I did it again. Why do I do that? Projects. There we go. Little baby hat with a little bow on it. I think that's it. Yeah, pretty much. Well, there's a close-up of the petty socks. Just a horseshoe-like look. Dishcloths. All stuff. And these are just things that have been going to sleep. So, anyways. And not everything is in here. I keep forgetting to put things in here. I've been trying to get better at it. Yeah, her PhD is really hard this summer. She's 3 years with including 2 summer semesters, and this is her her second summer semester. First summer semester. Yeah. And it's a doozy, but I think starting in the fall one is she starts doing more and more of the they're not clinicals, that's what they're called, clinicals. And she'll actually be up here for a month doing a clinical up here at a place up here. So, and then next summer she'll be doing 3 months at a clinical in Tennessee. So I'll go visit her down there. Nothing in your projects file? As long as you're doing stuff. Like I said, I forget to put things in there all the time, so. Excuse me. Yeah, I live in the northwestern Wisconsin area, so it's kind of cold up here. Oh, not today, not lately. It's been in the 90s with very humid, like 80%, 70% humidity. So, yeah, I'm not doing too much unless I'm inside with yarn. It's a little too warm. But the green beans are going pretty good, and if our corn survives, we've gonna have a bunch of sweet corn too, and tomatoes and onions and peppers, so it's harvesting season coming up. Yep. So, well, thank you for joining me. I really need to get to those green beans and start cleaning them, cutting them, and then canning them. I don't know if you know much about Tupperware and their names of their bowls, but they have these really huge bowls called That's a Bowl, and then there's another size that's even bigger than that. I have 2 That's a Bowls and the one bigger than that, full of green beans from the garden that I need to can. So I gotta get them done today because I work tomorrow. So I'm gonna cut this one short. Thanks for joining me though, and for following me. And it's great to have someone to talk to while doing the stream. So thanks for chatting. And I should be able to do this again next Sunday if you're available. Pop on in. Yeah, they'll last us all winter long, so that's good. We like green beans, so have them with dinner. And as you can see, Mocha is falling asleep underneath the camera. Isn't that nice, girl? Yeah, you're such a sweetie. So maybe next weekend I'll see you on Sunday. Until then, be crafty. Yeah. Night night. See you next time. Bye.